The Nabi Isa alayhi salam never experienced something called maut. Not wafat, maut. Maut. And Allah says, Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Every soul must taste maut. And he never experienced maut. And so it is a literal return. He will return literally. And when he returns, he's going to get married. Literally. I hope, of course, to be a Palestinian girl. And he'll have children. Literally. He will have children. There's no that of us. And he'll live for 40 years and then he'll die and be buried next to me. Literally. Literally. And the Muslims will perform the Salatul Janazah over his body and be buried next to me. So the return of Nabi Isa alayhi salam is an actual event that will take place.
One is about symbols. The thing about symbols. So if we talk about the small symbols of doomsday, and you are oblivious to the symbol, you consider that as doomsday, and you will Allah. Second question is
if I understand correctly, there are small symbols and there are big symbols. And there is a need to interpret symbols. Whenever a servant of Allah seeks to interpret symbols, he must continuously say, only Allah does not make mistakes. Only Allah does not make mistakes. Even if you interpret a symbol and your interpretation is not correct, you still get blessings for it. Because you're making an effort. And as a result of the effort that you're making, another servant of Allah may be able to come to the correct answer because of the effort that you made. So, to seek to interpret the symbols, particularly in this age, will bring blessing. I hope I answered you.
second is about Dawah in Trinidad.
Dawah in Trinidad.
The clergy is Hindu and Christian designation. And maybe Muslim is now 10%. So how do you provide
The major question is, how do we do Dawah in Trinidad when we are so small in numbers and you have so many Hindus, so many Christians and so on? The major Hindu organization in Trinidad is hostile to Muslims. Hostile. I called the man who is in charge. First time in my life, I'm speaking to him on the telephone. The man was rude, insulting to me. First time we're talking. I am, if not the senior most Islamic scholar, one of the senior most Islamic scholars in the country, and the one who is most in the public eye. And that's how he treats me. What did we do? We organized a Hindu-Muslim dialogue on religion and politics in Trinidad and Tobago. We broke new ground. We held it in the hall of the masjid. And we invited a pundit who was also a man in politics. He was also a medical doctor. The new camp, new dialogue with me. And a number of pundits came to attend the session. And so long as you're not hostile to Islam, I treat you with respect. If you're hostile to Islam, we can't be friends. And this man was not hostile to Islam. No. The pundits who were present were not hostile. And we had a dialogue That was very fruitful. We found that there was a lot of common views between us. But it impacted on the Hindu community very positively, despite the fact that the organization was hostile. And then as I traveled through the country, Hindus will be coming up to me and congratulating me and saying, we agree with your views. You see? And so the method of da'wah is do not consider all Christians to be hostile to you, all Hindus to be your enemies, all Jews to be your enemies. No. Make a distinction between those who are hostile and those who are not. And if there are Hindus who are not hostile, reach out to them. Build bridges with them. Try to get them to come to you and build an alliance with them. It's for your benefit.
The last question. Kalau tidak banyak lagi question kita cakap masa di luar nanti. Or otherwise, I have given you the series of lectures to be given by Shaikh Imran. You might follow him to those places and ask more questions. I think we have to stop somewhere. The last question. Any last questions?
If not, the topic on Islam and the end of history. I've not given that lecture here in Malaysia so far. But that topic is going to be very important on Islam and the end of history, which come up I think on May 6th at UAE, Egypt.
Okay, I have to thank Brother Imran for the lovely and informative lecture for tonight.